A Pisces lunar eclipse is upon us. Our heart may feel pulled in different new directions. Old ways no longer seem to fit. We may sense something shifting deep within, an urge to break free, to redefine what is possible, to let go what has been holding us back. It's a time of emotional release. It's a time of unexpected breakthroughs. Okay, boundaries between what is and what could be start to blur. And we'll have these waves of inspiration coming in that will challenge us to step outside the familiar. Or maybe we have a sudden realization, an aha moment, an epiphany that changes everything. It's not about sticking to the usual script. It's about embracing the unexpected and going with the flow, listening to your inner voice, allowing change to flow through you. So dare to follow that inner spark. Rewrite your story in bold new ways. This dynamic energy lets you go, so trust yourself and open up to the surprising and infinite possibilities that are now within reach. And join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery, gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, September the 17th, 2024. So today we have the energy of the 17. The 17 is making the impossible possible. So out of all the numerology that we could have received on this beautiful lunar eclipse, we get the 17 energy. There is a renewed sense of hope, a renewed sense of purpose, a knowing that we can do this. A confidence rises within us. 1 plus 7 is an 8, and that is about growing your prosperity, growing your stature, growing your strength. Milo, enough. If we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 9 plus an 8 plus an 8, and that gives us a 25. 25 dictates success after difficulties. So maybe you've just gone through a difficult time. So know that success is right around the corner for you. Maybe you are going through a difficult time. Know that this too shall pass. 2 plus 5 is a 7, and that is about creating harmony, beauty, love in our environment, in our relationships, bringing in the balance to our world. The sun is in Virgo and our moon is in Pisces, and they set across the sky to have our full moon lunar eclipse at 25 degrees. So once again, we have that 25 degrees, that where there has been difficulty, you will see the success rise from that difficulty. So don't look away from it. Look it in the eye, knowing that you can master this energy. It's a powerful time for emotional awakening, spiritual awakening, sudden insights, unexpected changes, definitely with Uranus in the mix. It's a moment when the boundaries and reality will blur. We're invited to break free from old patterns, behaviors, habits, people, environments that no longer serve us. The energy is very revolutionary. It offers us a chance to connect with our intuition, our dreams, our desires, to embrace new and liberating paths, to feel the freedom. It's an invitation to let go, to trust your instincts, and welcome in change with open arms. The eclipse will encourage you to let go of any kind of emotional baggage, past hurts, limiting beliefs. And Uranus, that brings in those flashes of inspiration, those revolutionary thoughts, those aha moments, those epiphanies, unconventional ideas that can help you see things from a new perspective, a new way of doing, of being, of becoming. We'll want to break away from routines, of structures that feel restrictive, that burden us, that trap us, that limits us, and be open to the new possibilities. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone right now. Take bold steps towards what feels freeing, what feels authentic, what feels like it matches or it aligns with your reality that you want to step into going forward. Meditate, journal, engage in practices that will help you release old emotional wounds. It's a very powerful time for self-healing. So listen to your gut feelings, your inner guidance, intuition definitely heightened. And your intuition is going to offer you valuable insight on the next steps of your journey. So allow yourself to say yes to the unexpected, to go with the flow. This is a chance to break free, to redefine your path. Welcome in a future that aligns with your true desires, your dreams. So let's turn to the cards. Milo, enough. Okay, let's cut the cards because they're starting to come alive here. And for our underlying energy for our lunar eclipse is, look at this, the Knight of Swords. Well, if he hasn't been a constant in all the readings leading up to this and this reading, and now he is our underlying energy. It is like, it's that 25 energy. It is like coming through this dense, deep forest where we may have lost our way, we may have walked in circles, we may have found ourselves in ruts or paths that just ended on us and we had to back up and try a different route. We had to dismount from our horse because it was too thick to even ride. And all of a sudden, we come out of a section of the woods and there is this beautiful giant, just as far as you can see, a beautiful field. You jump on that horse and you raise your sword and you yell charge. And you go towards that horizon, that expansive horizon. You see so much more possibility than you ever did before. We have the Emperor. Well, the Emperor is about making the strategy and making the plan. The Emperor allows us to be the diplomat throughout this energy. And also our intuition is extremely high with this card. So if I haven't said it enough, your intuition will lead you in the right direction. The Emperor. The Emperor doesn't hope and wish and dream that something is going to become a reality. He makes a plan. He makes a strategy. And for what he doesn't know, he surrounds himself with the people who do know. So it could be a group effort. There could be brainstorming involved in order to make the proper strategy. And he's willing to change. If things change, he changes the plan, the strategy, so that we are still in alignment with that end goal, that dream, that desire. And he doesn't hope and wish, he expects. He expects as he starts out on this path that it's going to show up as he saw it or better. And so those are the only two things that we need to allow in. We don't have to hope and, oh, wouldn't that be nice if? None of that, okay? None of that. We don't want those wishy-washy, hopeful thoughts. We want to embrace the bold power that we have and utilize it to go forward towards our dreams, towards our new possibilities. Endless possibilities, really. We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she's kind of like I see her as a mom in the deck, but not necessarily a mom to children. But, when we look at the stereotypical mother, okay, she would defend her children at all costs. Her main goal in life is to give birth, to create, to nurture, to love, to give that child everything they need in order to be the successful adult that she sees in her mind now. And we need to do that with our dreams, our goals, our desires, to protect them at all costs. Don't allow people to criticize or to tear them down or to tell you that your head is in the clouds. They cannot see your perception. Only you can. And right now you have to trust on your perception to lead you towards grandeur, I hear. So to the great possibilities that lay in wait for you. The only limitations right now are the limitations that you allow to be put in place, either by yourself or you allow somebody else to put that limitation into place. Almost anything is doable. We have the 17 energy to back that up. We have the Seven of Swords. This is a card that tells us not to share with everybody our hopes, our dreams, what we plan on doing. I will use the elevator story for this card for the newcomers, but I know some of you are getting tired of it. I have to come up with a new story. But you're in the elevator, it's Monday morning, you're going up to the 5th floor where you both work. And you say, "Oh, I had a great idea on how to raise productivity in the workplace." And you go on to explain to your buddy in the elevator exactly how it can be accomplished. And they're nodding approval and they're going, "Yes, yes, yes, great idea." They're patting you on the back and you go, "Yep, I'm going to hit the washroom and then I'll meet you in there and I'm going to go right for the boss and explain this to him. What do you think?" "Yeah, that's a great idea." And by the time you've gone to the washroom and you get back to those front doors of the shop, you see your buddy from the elevator shaking hands with the boss. He's completely sold that idea out from under you. So be careful who you are sharing your dreams, your desires, your wants, your strategy with. Okay. Now, it could be that they use those words to criticize you or laugh behind your back or use it to actually tear you down in some way. So don't be overly trusting uh, with communicating with another person exactly what you want to do. Of course, the close people in your life you're going to talk about it with, but really, one part of this is we're picking up those swords so that they can't be used on us later, against us later. Another part of it is we are only taking what is necessary with us. We're not letting ourselves be weighed down by a bunch of old baggage, emotional traumas, fears, anxieties, limitations, obstacles. We're not going to let any of that stand in our way. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely, the Wheel of Fortune shows up to tell us that the wheel is turning, that we leave one season, we go into a new season, that the energy is getting lighter for us. It's time to rewrite your story. It's time to write a new chapter. It's time to start to envisioning the new experiences that you can bring into your world. And we have the World card. And yes, before we can really step into that path, there are loose ends that we have to tie up. There is healing involved. There is forgiveness that needs to happen, mainly forgiveness with ourselves, a patience with ourselves, a love and a compassion for ourselves, our efforts, what we have done, and where we are going. It's also about understanding what no longer has value in our life to allow those things to go. It's a time to let go of things so that we are creating the space for the new beginnings, the new starts in our life. Let's get an oracle card. And we have Seek Beauty, the 44, which adds up to an 8 energy. So our 8 energy is back. So 44, Seek Beauty. Okay, this is a time. This is a time to reflect on love and seek out beauty. Create memories. Take time to enjoy your experiences, celebrations, and special occasions. The recollection of happy moments will support you going forward. Look not only at the world around you, but also within. Seek out the loving qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Search for your own beauty. Look at yourself and the world around you from a new perspective. And really, it is about gaining a brand new perspective in our life, seeing where we can grow, seeing where we can step into our dreams, our desires, that aha moment, that epiphany, that revelation. Our animal is The raccoon is back, finding your identity. So it's a lot about getting to know ourselves. What do I like? What brings in balance? What brings in happiness? What brings in joy? When do I feel accomplished? When do I feel like I'm aligned with my path? The raccoon. Hiding, mirror, right, and destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Raccoon tells you you're hiding from your true self. All too often, we lose our identity. It can be connected to a career, a relationship, a friendship. Relationships are a mirror of who we are at the time. And if your self esteem is low and sad, you will attract the same. On the outside, the person or situation may be perceived as the life of the party, but inside they're crying with confusion. It's never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as a patch or a quick fix for what you don't have in your life. They are supposed to be a complement of who you are and help you grow, both of you or all of you, if you're taking it in the context of friends, coworkers, and career. And that doesn't mean we hermit ourselves away until we figure it all out. It means that you need to work to heal yourself, to become the person that you want to be, the person that you want in your life. No matter what disappointment you have had in your life, you cannot forget to celebrate who you are. When that job promotion doesn't come through or the person you hoped was the love of your life just leaves, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity of despair. But it only means that you're not in the right spot in your life to attract what you want. So take the time to change that. Oh my gosh, I just saw a little tiny baby praying mantis walking across. They're so rare, but this one's a baby. Like he's only like this big. I'll have to catch him and put him outside. He's on my rocks. He thinks he's home. I haven't seen a praying mantis all year. You know, when I was a kid, I used to run across them a lot, but unfortunately, our environments change. And obviously, it's not the environment that allows the praying mantis to succeed. Okay, Journey of Love card. Contemplation, the 69 card appears. Contemplation. See if we can get it without the shadows. There we go. Contemplation. And yes, we need to go within. We need to contemplate. We need to meditate. We need to pray. We need to have a conversation seemingly with ourselves over things that we have struggled with, over our fears, our anxiety, what holds us back, what limits us, and how to break free from those things, how to feel the liberation or invite the liberation into our world. So I will read the poem. Patterns break through the night in beams of light awakening. Memories of walking on sand, moments waves replace, waiting for another passerby. Reflections, time to look outward, in, to find the hidden spaces, residing alone, waiting for a twin soul, waiting for myself. Within you, there is a question arising. When you get the question right, the answer will be self evident. But you'll have to plunge your conscious deep within, have to plunge your consciousness deep within to find the right question, to articulate it clearly and understand what it is you're really trying to ask. The question within you is actually a divine gift of awakening. It is your future awakened self waiting to be found and calling you to. Let the question arise through dreams, dance, meditation, sleep, yoga, time in nature, swimming in the ocean, bathing in an aromatherapy bath, or receiving a hot stone massage. The question holds within it the next unfolding petal of the lotus of your being. This oracle brings you an invitation to enter into the mystery of your life and your being and allow the biggest question you can summon to emerge from your heart and be expressed through love. Your question may emerge as clear and shining or soft and yielding, a question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. In response to that question, the next step forward will unfold. I have a card sticking to me. So professional sometimes. Okay. Before you, revealed in perfect clarity and perfect timing. This oracle brings you a message from your own divine nature. Come sit with me and breathe. I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together there is a conversation that we are to have now, and there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows into all of your relationships, bringing more understanding, more peace. It really is about going within, asking ourselves some of those questions that we have failed to ask. Maybe we can't find the right words. Maybe we just need to allow our feelings to take over and ask the question for us. And then be aware of the divine, infinite possibilities that arise in your mind, because those are the clues calling you to your reality going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.